So I was 17. I had a full-time job. I had my girlfriends. I had my friends. I had my football team. I was rolling. And then one night I got a phone call saying that I was gonna be a father. She lived in Nova Scotia, so I figured I had about 3 months to prepare. I went to bed that night, and 5 hours later, my mom comes in my room saying, "He's here, we're going." It took me exactly 25 hours to get to Nova Scotia and to get to the hospital and meet him. I heard a voice say that it was now my responsibility to raise a young man that would be noble, honorable, and become a man of character. I knew that in order to raise a good man, I had to become a good man. So for a year, I thought that money would be the answer. I committed myself to work. I became distant from my friends. I became distant from my mom. Every day was another day that I wasn't with my son. Every day was a fight, and every day was anger and depression that I couldn't get it done. I felt compelled to go to church the next day. I had to Google if churches were even open due to COVID, and the first one that came up was City Life. I knew I could have watched church online and watched YouTube videos on how to get through things with Jesus, but the message that I received from the front row of church watching and the passion I seen in the pastors, what I experienced that day could not be found in the same way as watching it online. I was gifted more friends that Sunday in church than I had made for myself in 18 years. All the questions I had were being answered, and my faith was renewed. I knew I wasn't alone anymore. I knew that God was waiting the entire time. Everything I was looking for, I could find in church and through God. The next day, I got an email from my lawyer saying that we received cooperation, and I could start building a connection with my son from across the country. Jesus had done more for me in 2 days than I had done for myself in an entire year. I gave Jesus the reins to my life. Under his control, I know my life will become better than I could ever imagine. I'm excited for my future because I know Jesus has a plan for me. I know Jesus has a plan for my son. I'm excited for a fresh start and a new journey with Jesus, and this baptism will be the start of my new life.